All right, here's a review from a product provided to us by HouseLife. This is the 11-inch cordless snow shovel. This is basically like a portable snow blower that we're going to give a try in the snow here. It's supposed to be a lot easier than shoveling snow, so we'll see how it works. We're going to go ahead and unbox this here. All right, so we've got, looks very easy to assemble here, just a couple parts. And this is compatible with any DeWalt 20-volt battery. So that happens to be what I use for all my power tools, so that will be easy. I've got lots of batteries. And there's an instruction booklet. All right, well, it's very simple. It's kind of like if you have an artificial Christmas tree, you've got electrical connections right through the parts here. So let's see, there should be a tab there. Line up, snap that in, screw that on, like that. And then the same thing here, got a couple of tabs, so you line up your electrical connections there like that, and secure it on. All right, it's very unusual, but the instructions are only in English. So the last thing we got to do is secure our handle on here. Now this handle can be adjusted to several locking positions like that. I think we'll start off in that position right there. Now the parts are mostly plastic here, and now I need to go grab a battery. I'll be right back. All right, I've got my DeWalt battery. It does lock right into place. All right, I do think I'm going to adjust the handle actually to the suggestion in the picture. Now that I've got it here, looks like you can slide the handle up or down too, depending on your height. That's kind of nice. Then I can push the safety button, and you can see the blades spin like a snow blower. Buttons move in or out either direction, so whether you're left-handed or right-handed, I like that. That's pretty clever. All right, we'll have to see how this works. All right, we're going to go ahead and give our shovel a test. Of course, you know this channel. We're going to compare this against just a regular snow shovel. This should be easier, we hope. That's the whole point. Now, I read the instructions pretty thoroughly here, and I was trying to find like a maximum snow depth that this thing should work with. I can't imagine it's too high, but it doesn't show anything in here that we can find. So the pictures in the advertisements show what appears to be like 3 or 4 inches of snow. That's about what we have right now, so I think we're in range for this instrument's performance. I'm going to give Vicki this. I'm going to take my favorite snow shovel, and we're going to go side by side and see what works better. Ready? Go. I think you guys kind of saw the results. First of all, it was actually kind of impressive how far this thing threw the snow. It definitely worked better than I expected, no question about it. You also noticed that it left a very clean trace behind as well. So as it went along and removed the snow, you could much more clearly see the bare concrete. So it did a very effective job of cleaning. However, I think as you can clearly see, the shovel was quite a bit faster by probably 2 times. One of the issues is only having an 11-inch width. You're kind of really only covering a small amount of snow at one time, so you take a lot more passes with this thing. Also, it's a little bit slower than just pushing the shovel, right? When you've only got 3 inches, 4 inches of snow like that, you can just push the snow along instead of actually shoveling and lifting it each time. So in this application with our snowfall, the shovel definitely worked better. One thing we did find, though, that we agreed on, because one thing we didn't show on camera is we switched just to give a fair perspective. So I gave Vicki the snow shovel and I took the little portable snow blower here, and it verified my perception of it, except on stairs. There is no question when it came to cleaning the stairs, the snowblower was definitely easier to use. That's unquestionable. But for larger areas of snow, the shovel outperformed. Vicki actually was also surprised by the performance of the tool. She thought it would be much more suitable for like an older person that maybe would have had trouble pushing any volume of snow at all, much less lifting the shovel with snow. And she thought it did actually a fairly good job, even though it was slower, as far as being less effort than pushing a shovel. That was her perspective. My perspective, I actually thought the shovel was easier and faster, but I like getting it done quicker too. So anyway, we'll leave it to you to make your final decision. You have our feedback, you saw the video there. But if you're interested, we will put a link to this product in our video description so you can do some more investigating yourself. Thanks for watching.